How to shop on Temu from Malaysia. The first and most important thing is that when you're in the app or on the website, you need to go to the top. On the right where the flag appears, you click to change the country or region. And here you will look for Malaysia. Then we will choose the language we want. And once we've selected it, we can go back to the home page. And I'm going to show you how to shop step by step and everything you need to keep in mind. But remember that in the description, I left a link for you to download the app and also a discount coupon along with a section for free gifts from Temu. The first thing we need to be able to shop on Temu is to know the types of prices that exist. For example, the first one we have is the orange price. What this means is that here, as you can see, it will have a limited price. That is, this price that appears here will be available for 20 days, 13 hours, and 15 minutes. In this case, for this product, it has quite a bit of time left on the offer, so there's no problem. But when, for example, this offer expires in 5 minutes, it means that this price is going to change, and when it changes, it turns black, as we can see here. And when it turns black, it means that it completely loses any offer it had before. That's why we see that some products have the price in orange and others have the price in black. Now, once you choose the product, let's say this one, let's take a look at something. And it is that, depending on the product you choose, it has different variations. For example, in this case, we have the color black and the matte black color. What this means is that, as you can see, something changed. The black color has one cost, and then the matte black color has another cost, which is generally higher. So this applies to different products, such as whether they are tech products or clothing, directly in general. Because what's going to happen is that if, for example, there's a product, a t-shirt, or whatever that comes in different colors. Sometimes there are colors that are more expensive than others. And in the case of tech products, it might be that sometimes a variation comes with some additional accessories. This matters because when you're browsing here on the home page, you'll see that there are products that show up at one price, for example, this one. And when you enter, if you see that it has different colors, the price might be different. So it might show you 10.92 here in this case. But then when you enter, if we change the color, notice that the price can be changing. The next thing we need to keep in mind when shopping on Temu is that if I choose this option, I first have to read the product title carefully. Read carefully to make sure it's what I need, and then I'm going to scroll down here. At the bottom where the reviews are, you can read the reviews from people who have already bought this product. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing is to come here where it says see all reviews. And here you're going to go directly to where it says photos and videos, and you'll be able to see people who have already bought this product. For example, if it's a piece of clothing in different sizes, some show how this product fits. Let's say they are trying it on, and this way you can see for yourself. How does it look in real life? I say this because when you see the photos of the main product, they may put the photos that look the best. And it looks more detailed and better, but the photos we'll have in the reviews look more realistic. And this way, you'll really know how that product looks in real life, right? And it might actually interest you. Now, the next thing is that this is also important because here we'll notice how the people who bought this specific product fared it. And here we see that many have 5 stars. And if we look here, we have 10,140 reviews with a rating of 4.7 stars. This means to say that 10,840 people have already bought it or even more, but not everyone leaves a review. And the important thing here is that there should be at least 100 reviews and it should be rated at least 4 stars. I'm telling you this because if we're going to look for other products, for example, look, it indeed has 5 stars, which means it's a really good product. But unfortunately, the disadvantage is that only 2 people have evaluated and reviewed this product at this point in time. So we can't be too sure if it's a good product or not. And therefore, because quite obviously with so few reviews at this moment, it's very easy to have a good rating. But here, since there are so many reviews, we can definitely see that it's a really good product. Because even though a lot of people in fact have it, it has a very good rating. Yet it's 4.7. Once we are sure about the product with the photos and the reviews, we can scroll down to the product description, which is right here. Here would be the name of the store that is selling us this product. The other thing is that more information will appear down here that wouldn't show up above. For example, videos, the name of the product, and if, for instance, it's a tech product, We can copy the reference and look for review videos on TikTok or YouTube or on any social media. Look, here we find more information about this product. Then what we can do is, once we understand what we're buying, we can choose. So the specific product, the specific color, for example, this red one, then in case it's clothing, you choose the size, for example, this one here, and then you click add to cart. Sometimes we're going to have a price limit, meaning it's going to tell you that you can't buy a very cheap product, but what you have to do is buy several products to meet a minimum purchase amount. And this is going to depend on each country. So you have to go in and check what the minimum is for your specific country. You do it by clicking here to see your cart, and it will show up there. What's the minimum for this occasion? I'm going to remove this and go to the cart. And here it shows me that I need to spend at least 10. But depending on the country you are in, it will appear to you a different amount of money. But before going over there and completing the purchase, I'm going to add this back to the cart. We're going to scroll down here because to get this free shipping that shows up here in most countries, we have to meet that minimum shipping requirement. In this case, it's 10, but in other places, it will be different. Next, we have the following. And Temu has regulations regarding the issue of order returns and all that. For that, you're going to click here where it says, why choose Temu? And you're going to read all of this in detail so you know that it happens your product doesn't arrive or your product arrives damaged. If it arrives damaged, you must file a claim and they might refund your money or they might not. But you need to keep all of this in mind, like all the regulations regarding the warranty. We have the time to return it, but up to 90 days, if we take more than 90 days to return the product, they will assume that we are already satisfied with it and we won't be able to generate any return. They will assume that we are already satisfied with it, and at that point, we won't be able to generate any returns. And then they explain everything about it, the peer reviews and all of this regarding privacy security, all the issue of free shipping and free returns. Now let's go back here. Once we have the product, we're gonna go. Now let's go to the cart and look, it already lets me buy from here. I'm going to leave a coupon on the screen for you to apply, a 40% discount. Anyway, in the description, I'll leave you a link so you can buy or go to the section of free.gifts, completely free within Temu, and you can send it to your home for free. Now, once you're over here on the left side, you need to add your address. And once you add it, you just leave it loaded there, and that's it. And add a phone number, because sometimes the delivery people might not find your address and they may have to call you. And well, once you have it, here the products show up and the payment methods appear, which depending on your country may be different. And once you have it here on the right, as I said, you enter the coupon and then you just click apply. For example, in some cases, and here you will see the coupon applied with a discount. And then here you just click on submit order. But before going over there, you can see everything that appears here. Depending on where you are located, they might potentially give you a refund for late delivery. That is to say, if it doesn't arrive on a specific exact date, then that means they will only give you a credit back. This credit can strictly only be used within Temu to make other purchases exclusively within Temu.